Hi guys, welcome to the Batch Lady, where I show you how to make fast, simple, homemade meals that you can make in advance, put in your freezer and use whenever you want. Today I want to show you how to make chips. Now, lots of people have got in touch with me to say, can you show us how you actually make your own frozen chips? So some people know, some people don't know. So if you do know, that's fine. And if you don't, I'm going to show you today. I like making my own homemade chips. They're a lot cheaper than buying a big bag of chips sometimes, and also you can sort of like use them up with, sometimes I have rosemary or garlic and sort of do all different things with them. These ones I'm just going to make normal chips, okay? Really easy to do. You are just going to need 6, so this is for a portion of family of 4 to 5, so you're taking about 6 good sized potatoes, okay? You're going to need a little bit of oil, some salt and some flour. Now the potatoes that I'm using is this Scotty brand potatoes because they're called versatile potatoes, and that's what you want. You want a versatile potato, so you want to find one that, like this one says, these potatoes are perfect for mashing, roasting, steaming, baking and chipping. Okay, so they're a perfect one to use if you're ever concerned about what actual potatoes you need, because some of them are just for baking, some of them are perfect for mashing. So a versatile one is what you want. Okay, and you can, what do you call it? Shows you how often that in fact, shows you that I never do this. Can't remember the name of it. Peel. You can peel potatoes if you want, but I'm too lazy to peel potatoes because I like it done fast. I also think it's good for you. I like to show that these are homemade when I serve them. I'm going to serve them with some battered fish tonight and some homemade mushy peas. So I just like to wash them. So I've just washed these. They're really nice, clean, shiny ones. If I know that I'm going to make chips, I'll always look for nice potatoes in the shop that are already sort of semi-clean and have got a good skin on them. What I would say is hold your potato like this and cut it into 3, so you end up with 3 big slices. That is the best way to get your potato into a sort of big chunky slice. Okay, like that. Let's go. Okay, so that's me finished slicing them. Now, remember these potatoes, these chips that we're making, these are going to go into the freezer part cooked, so that when you come out, they're just ready. When they come out, they're ready to just throw in the oven. So this is me showing you how to par cook them and how to get them ready for the freezer, okay? So all you're going to do is, once you're finished chopping them, you are just going to add them to a pan of cold water, Then you're going to put it on the stove and you're going to bring it up to the boil. And then once it hits the boil, you're going to just boil them for 3 minutes, okay? So because it's cold water, it's going to take a while for them to get up to the boil. So they'll be cooking for a bit. So once it's at the boil, 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going to get this on the stove and we're going to come back and see them once they're just finished the 3 minutes, and I'll tell you exactly what to do from there. Let's go. Okay guys, so the 3 minutes is up, okay? And I have just drained these into a colander, and I'm going to very gently just place them back into the pan. Oh, I can't speak today. Okay, into the pan, and I'm going to put them back on the heat just for a minute. What you want to do is sort of shuggle your pan, as they say in Scotland. So just keep it moving, give it a sort of up and down way. You want to dry the chips out, okay? That's going to stop them sticking together when you put them in the freezer. So you just want to make sure that they're 100% dry. So when they're dry, because they start to go fluffy around the sides, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to add in to your chips, you want to add a tablespoon of flour, some salt, which I'm doing about 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and then 4 tablespoons of oil, okay? 3, 4. I'm just going to grab my spoon, and with a slotted spoon you just want to give them a very gentle mix around so that flour goes all over, okay? Then to get them ready for the freezer, you are now just going to put them on a tray. You want to make sure, I'm going to use 2 trays, you might manage to get them on one, but you want to make sure and spend a bit of time making sure that none of them are touching, okay? So you just want to take your time, and you want to leave them to cool now and make sure they're completely cool before you put them in your freezer, okay? Once they're in your freezer and they've started to go hard and you can feel that they're frozen, you can just get them off the tray, put them in a Ziploc bag, label them homemade chips, and they are good to go when they come out of the freezer. When these chips, when you want them, when they're going to come out of the freezer, they're going to take about 40 minutes to cook because they're quite chunky. So you just want to take them out, put them on your tray, put them in the oven at 190, and they're going to be in for about 40 minutes, okay? So get your chips in, and then whatever else you're serving with them, obviously you can get going. That is exactly how you do it. I'm going to actually use these just now. They're not even going to make it into my freezer. I'm serving them as fish and chips. So I'm just going to put these directly into the oven. They'll probably take about 30 minutes because they're still hot. So they're not going to take as long from frozen. So 25, 30 minutes, and I'll check them. And we've got homemade chips. Why not give it a go? They're absolutely delicious, and you can flavour them with whatever you want, okay? Thanks very much for watching The Batch Lady. All the recipes are available at www.thebatchlady.com. Bye!